So this is Raghida's hot take on, I get this asked a lot, and there's sort of like it's about a 50-50 swing at the moment, is who has the harder role on the twin flame journey? The divine feminine say to me, oh my God, the pain I went through, he seems to have got away with it scot-free. He's living his best life with karmics, drinking, going out, partying. He's got the best job, he's got money, and I'm broke and I have nothing, and I'm in pain and in sorrow, and I've lost all my friends and my whole world has collapsed around me. Let me give you the answer right between the eyes, my beautiful divine feminines. The divine feminine, her power is in her spiritual evolution. She awakens first, so it may look like you're the one that has it harder. They both have it harder for different reasons. Now, let me explain to you why. The divine feminine heals the wounds of the soul, and they're internal. The soul pain is internal. You've got to turn in, and we're in the year of the snake. So the transformation means we come into the internal energy, seeing through the eyes of the inner movement of who you are, healing karmic, ancestral, genetic, anything in your own line that you need to heal the wounds. That's what needs to happen first, and that is deeply, deeply painful. And for any of you that have gone through it, as I have, and many have before us, and many will after us, is that the healing, the divine feminine wounds liberates you, liberates future generations, and the beautiful thing about it is it liberates generations even before us, our ancestors. So you are the strongest light in your family line as a divine feminine. You do have it hard in the beginning, but the beautiful thing about the divine feminines that truly continue on the journey and ascend, the benefits, the rewards that are given to you as you come into the 5D, as you come into God's love, as you come into God's garden, is you become abundant, you become beautiful, you get more youthful, you get more vibrant, your energy levels rise to another level. You literally access the timeline of the quantum field where everything and anything is accessible to you. Instant manifestation. It's magnetic in nature. When that happens to the divine masculine can see that you've gone through that journey. What it does, they go through a lot of pain within the matrix. They feel the pain within the matrix. They may go through a lot of physical issues. I've seen this personally, where they get very, very, very sick. So they heal. We heal spiritually. They heal physically. They heal within the matrix. The matrix is man-made. The matrix is made to keep us in slavery. It's not made for us. It's not coded in a way that's to give us sovereignty of freedom. The divine masculine work within the matrix to decode it, to teach us liberation of freedom in our soul. So they'll go through physical pain. Many of them have gone through financial bankruptcy, financial issues, betrayal within company situations where they may have done deals with other men or other women financially and gone broke. Karmic relationships where they get tainted, where they get terribly treated in third dimensional plane connections. They may go through addictions. They may go through a lot of legal energies. These are all 3D. The masculine heals within the matrix, physical, tangible energy that you can see within this world of duality. The divine feminine heals spiritually within the world of unity. They work in duality, we work in unity. Both are hard, but both are hard from polar energies, another law of the universe. Remember, it's always going to create an equal and opposite reaction. So as we heal spiritually, they heal physically, that creates unity. Keep going. This is where you're going to find nobody is harder, but both are working equally to come back home into the one shared soul unification. Another fantastic question that I teach a lot on the twin flame journey, especially for divine feminines and for divine masculines, actually this goes for both, but it starts off in the divine feminine journey, is that when you're growing and evolving, I've personally been through this. I can share with you that I've been through this personally, and other divine feminines I've worked with raise this a lot in their sessions to me. As you're growing, evolving and ascending, forces try and push you back, try and pull you back, whether it's financial construct, constraint, whether it's emotional blackmail, whether it's spiritual espionage or sabotage or interferences in the connection or interferences in your evolution, where you may have seek and go through betrayal and you go through this deception and you go through incredible tunnels of darkness. My answer to you and what I have conquered and mastered now is it's very important to stay spiritually strong on your hygiene, which means open your heart, open your third eye, create a barrier. That barrier must also be for people that are close to you, because sometimes sabotage is brought to you through the closest people in your inner circle. That's how it feeds into your tube. It's like a feeding tube. Monitoring spirits, they're called. The most important thing you can do on the twin flame journey, strong spiritual hygiene. Another thing I do, and I do this religiously, connect to God. Whatever your God version of that is, whatever you call your creator. For me, it's God, Jesus, Mother Mary, the archangels, whatever it is for you, call on spiritual protection. Stay strong in your spiritual hygiene and stay strong in your own spirit. The more I ascended, the more I got attacked. Rather than fall down, I doubled down on my light. So double down on your love, double down on your light, call on the intercession of the divine, stay spiritually strong in your hygiene, connect in with grids, because all they're going to do is try and break you down. The matrix is not set up for twin flames. They know how powerful they are on the planet. Twin flames are here to break the templates of the old, archaic, third dimensional plane, to collapse it. We're already seeing it. The collapsing of the poles. What we're doing now is we're creating unification of the one soul through sovereignty. We're teaching sovereignty. You've already noticed relationships all over the world. Women are awakening. Women are not accepting behavioral patterns they did before. Men are also realizing, I don't want to be used anymore. So we're all waking up. In the wake up journey of the mass consciousness, the greatest thing you can do is be on your game. Be on your spiritual gifts, connect to God. I'm going to remind you again. There's two leading heads here. Are you connected to the worldly pleasures and the worldly measures? Or are you connected to the godly divine way of living, where you will inherit the kingdom of God by having divine union? Divine union cannot come through lust. It cannot come through greed. It cannot come through deception. It cannot come through luring or seduction or mothering. It can only come through an empowered empath who has mastered their own emotional world, who's mastered the physical world, and who's at one in the spiritual world with God. Bring in that light, spiritual connection to the divine, spiritual hygiene. Watch who you are letting into your inner circle and connect in with strong barriers and boundaries. That is how you'll keep ascending without any interference and any external energies attempting to bring you down. Because I'll give you one last point on this. They can see your power and your strength and your light. They will try to flip their weakness onto you by bringing you down. How you overcome it is doubling down on your light, remembering the truth of who you are, and staying in an empowered energy. Keep rising. Mentally self-talk to yourself. Take care of your body. Take care of your spiritual needs, and keep ascending. Spiral upwards, not outwards. Linear is not ascension. Ascension is in circular motion.